Hi everyone, welcome back. It's winter starting to be.
Freezing. Cape is freezing at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty cold.
I'm sure Bloomberg as well. I'm just like have a warm place. As you can see, the sun comes and goes. So
Yeah.
we're enjoying it. So I'm Dana from Big.Consulting.
And I'm Bridget from Shift One Degree.
Yeah.
So we spoke about self-esteem, and it's quite interesting because before we actually started today, we were both doing a check-in, like how we're both feeling about life in general. And we were not sure if it's the planet, the universe, or what is going on, whatever you tend to believe, and each to their own. But we're both feeling very heavy at the moment, so it's quite an interesting thing to be talking about self-esteem when both of us are going, sure, we don't know if it's the winter, if it's the isolation, if it's lockdown, it's something we're both feeling like, So we are going to try our best to be as upbeat.
Yeah, for some reason, the same as us, share with us. Like, I just feel like everyone's got like not lots of energies. So share it up, but we're gonna try to lift it up.
We are, because definitely what you focus on is what you create. So today I'm going to really try and focus on the good stuff and being in the present moment. And so one of the things to help you with your self-esteem is to find a new skill. So to upskill yourself. I've spoken about this course writing for so long. You guys must be thinking I'm writing a thesis, and I'm not. It's taking me forever for some bizarre reason, because I want it to be accredited. So there's certain policies, procedures, whatever you've got to follow. And it's taking quite a bit longer than what I thought. But, putting my energy into it and upskilling myself has actually been quite good for my state of mind. So I don't know about you and a new skill. Where are you on that?
So because I do marketing, I need to always have new skills, add more stuff. Because if I'm not gonna get that movement, if I'm not gonna learn about the different new platforms, like new things that are happening in the marketing, new tools, new stuff, I will be left behind. So as a marketing person, I find myself that I always need to master myself and get new skills. And I love to do it, by the way, also to watch different YouTube videos and learn from different people over there, like what's working for them, what's not. And I actually gave it an example yesterday that I've done an online course on something on social media because I was trying to get more skills to improve myself. When I've done the course, I realized that it was a crappy one. I kind of felt bad about the money that I spent, which was a lot. But there was one good thing about this, that it taught me that I need to start doing online courses. So in 1 month, I had 3 online courses up to go, and now I'm busy with another one. That's my goal for this week. So yeah, okay. So if you don't have new skills, you're not going to grow. So you need to.
Yep.
Hello, Daryl. It's funny. Yes. So the second one, do something creative. And for me, as a marketing person, I do believe in it. But everything you do, find something else to bring it from a different angle, from a different perspective. Because we also need to remember, if we look at ourselves as a business, a lot of people maybe provide the same service as you, but you are the brand, right? You are something special. There's something special in you, in each and every one of us. And that's why people decide to work with certain people, with certain companies. So be creative, be yourself, bring yourself out there. Just put yourself out there and you're going to see. And there's so many things. And today there's so many different tools. Like even if you're not sure about design, you can use Canva, for example, and bring it from there and do something special over there. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. So just be creative. And it's going to help you feel better.
Also, brainstorming, I think, helps. Brainstorming with a coach or a friend or a mentor, but brainstorming as well, because sometimes you don't think of things that you might be very good at or things that you could possibly do. And sometimes we get a bit stuck. And when we have somebody else helping us, it can help us to be more creative. So yeah, that's a good one. And then also the next one is to challenge limiting beliefs. And I think that's quite a hard one, because you only kind of know and believe what you know and you believe. So that is your point of reference, that is your normal, whatever that is. So say, for example, you believe that you can only run, I don't know, 10Ks, then you believe that, so you only ever run 10Ks. You don't think you could go beyond that, so then maybe you decide to enter a race and you think, okay, well, that's a 20K, well, then maybe I can do that. So find ways to extend yourself beyond that limiting belief, because very often we put ourselves in a box. And then we think that that's all we're capable of. And we're actually capable of so much more if we choose to step out of that box. Yeah.
It is, but even when you try to do it, just be smart. And it's the same as you are defining your business goals, right? You need to make something that is realistic, but push yourself a bit. Don't be afraid. So for example, if part of your business goal is to reach out to 1,000 followers on Facebook, we think that you can only get 500. So challenge yourself to 750, for example. Find different ways to put more milestones in to get you and push you towards yourself. And it's going to help you to improve your self-esteem, because you're going to feel better once you're going to accomplish it, or even going to get very close to it. And that's important.
I think you feel amazing, because it makes you feel incredibly powerful, because you just didn't think it was possible. So yeah.
Exactly. Another way is to help someone. And I think this is especially now with the coronavirus, it's a great time to be there for each other, just be there and help. You've got nothing to lose from this. The only thing that one of the best things you can gain out of it is actually to build relationships, and it's going back to the same thing that I say over and over again. This is a great time to build a community for you, a community around your business. Be an expert, a guru, and by helping others, you're going to feel better with yourself, and you're going to help them feel better. And by them feeling better, you're going to feel even more amazing. And that's just going to help you to grow and feel way better. And you guys, for watching us, you can just share with yourself what's helping you to improve your self-esteem. What are you doing? What new skills are you working on now? Are you doing something creative? Share with us. Share with us even links to your accounts. Give it to us.
Yeah, there was a post on Facebook where somebody said something about, I don't know the person, it was a random post, and they said, oh, is anyone else out there on their own staying alone? I'm feeling really lonely. And I thought, wow, that's pretty awesome to put yourself in such an open, vulnerable platform and just go, this is where I'm at, and just see who responded. And somebody did respond and said, hey, I'm also on my own. Like, if you want to reach out, let's chat. And I just thought that was so lovely, because I think we're so used to just staying in the confines of our own home and our own walls and our own houses or flats or whatever. So to actually reach out to strangers and go, I hear you, I see you, I'm going through the same thing. I think it's so powerful to do that. I really, really, really do, because you're looking to help each other. You're not looking to moan and groan, because that's pointless. I don't have time for that. But that, let's help each other in this process is pretty awesome. Yeah,
it is. And it's really not to be afraid to ask for help. It's really not to be afraid to share that, like we said in the beginning, we both share that we both having a week that it's with low energies, and that's okay. We cannot always be just up with all the energies and smiling, we're people. And that's what we share it with each other. That's what we share it with you. Yeah. And once you share it, you're going to find the right supporting group for yourself. It's going to help you feel better. And then it's actually linked to the sixth one, which is actually reading something inspirational. A lot of the time when we hear stories from other people, it inspires us, it gives us motivation. We look at things from a different perspective, a different angle. It's pushing us. And there's a lot of different stories out there. And there's a lot of people sharing the stories. And I know that I myself started to share my story about life. And I can see how it helps, but I also listen to other people as well. And that's how you grow. And there's the saying from Rollins, I forgot now the first name, Jackie Rollins, right? And she's saying rejection is redirection. And she's sharing the story about her life and how by everyone that rejected her, eventually they were leading her to the right company that published her book and got her to where she is. So by listening to other people's stories, reading about something that can inspire you, that can help you grow. Because for me, this is a saying that it got stuck with me, and I'm saying it all the time. So
yeah. one of the steps that we haven't mentioned on there, but is very relevant, is healing from the past. And I think that is so important, because I think when you live in the past, and I mean, I know I've done that previously, I'm now making a conscious effort not to do that. I'm very much staying present and possibly a little bit too much in the future, but to heal from the past, because the past definitely, it guides you, it shows you, there's lessons to be learned, but that it's also powerful not to be a victim, and not to live in the past. The past is the past and it's done. And how do you do things better moving forward? So to heal from that is a big thing with self-esteem.
And also it's acknowledging it. The past is the past, and that's what got you to where you are. So just acknowledge it, say, deal with this, and let it be with you. It's going to be with you all the time. That's part of who you are. But and I always say, just find the right supporting group, find the people that can inspire you, people that by listening to the story, you will say, okay, so I can do it. Like, even in a day like this, like what I do to get my energies back, I'm being grateful for what I've got. I'm trying to look at the positive things, but I also allow myself to say, if I want to sit now on the couch with the blanket for like an hour or two and just watch TV, I'll do it. I won't be upset with myself, because I also learned that, like, and those who watch us, they can please tell me if you feel related to what I'm going to say now. But when you have your business, you feel like you all the time need to work, like that you need to work 24/7. And if you're not working, you're feeling bad and you're feeling guilty about this. Yeah. And what I remind myself is that when I was working for corporates, half of the day you're chatting with people and gossiping, and then like spending so much time on meetings that nothing happens in the meeting. It's basically just a big of gossip, or just like a recap of the previous meeting. So then I remind myself, okay, so I'm not that bad. I can allow myself to take it chilled and easy. And I just put myself goals on what I want to accomplish on that day. And that's what I go with.
Well, one of the things that I definitely like, that I live by with that, is to do one thing every day. Like, if it's more than one thing, then that's great. But definitely to do one thing every day, because that one thing makes me feel great. But there's certain days where you don't feel incredibly productive. So yeah, and that's okay too. I think there's so much guilt around that, and whenever we do these podcasts around, marketing, self-esteem, personal development, and all these things, we're really saying that we are all human beings, and we have good days, we have bad days, we have productive days, we have unproductive days, and that's okay too, So it's not about making anybody wrong. It's just about guiding people and kind of helping and assisting, and just, looking at other opportunities and possibilities.
I think the problem is people comparing themselves all the time to others. So and especially with the online now, if I'm going to watch someone else posting so many things online and appearing there, and it looks like they're doing a lot, and then I'll feel guilt that I'm not in the mood to do that much. So don't compare yourself to others. You do you do your own pace, and it's fine. We all got our own style to do stuff. We all have, and as you said, like, put yourself, if you're a person that you can say, at least I'll complete this task by the end of the day, and you'll be fine. Good, you've done more, amazing. But don't look at what other people are doing. That's not going to help you with your self-esteem, because then you're going to feel bad, and you're going to feel guilty, and you're going to feel that maybe you're not doing enough, and maybe that's what your business is, where it is, or stuff like this. So don't. It's not. We all have our own pace. We all have days that are super busy, super packed, and days that are more chilled. And that's okay. When you are a business owner, you need to learn to accept this moment. So if you feel the same, just give us a big in the comments below, so we can know that you're with us.
How your self-esteem is doing today. Yeah, so maybe we just recap on those. The first one is to start a new skill or upskill yourself.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I've done this instead of this. So the second one was to do something creative.
Challenge your limiting beliefs.
Yes, and help someone. Helping is always good. It's good for the energy as well, You're attracting good stuff to yourself, to your life.
Let go of the past.
And read something inspirational. Watch something inspirational, We're here to inspire and be inspired, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were discussing again before we started today, on Friday, we're going to be talking about managing emotions. And both of us were saying that that's very relevant for right now. Maybe it's just because what we're going through at the moment. But that's what we're going to be talking about on Friday, is managing the emotions. Yeah.
Yes, and if you have topics you want us to speak about around marketing, business development, this is your time to write it down, and we'll do a podcast on this. Because as we said, like, we want to help, so we want to share. We want to share our knowledge. We want to help you guys. But I like by doing this, we're also uplifting ourselves at the same time. So it's part of it. And another tip is to commit to something. It's like we both are committing to this, to the twice a week now podcast. So even if we don't have the energy, we still need to do this. So then you get the energy, and that gets you to a certain movement of being more active, doing stuff. So do it as well.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.